Hello friends, welcome back to the another video lecture of OOP1 subject. In today's video lecture, we are going to discuss about super keyword. Also, we will discuss this keyword in this video lecture. Okay, so let's start with it. Whenever a subclass needs to refer to its immediate superclass, it can do by super keyword. So here we have used immediate superclass word. So if we have three classes into multi-level inheritance, here for class A is extended by class B, also class B is extended by class C. So in this figure you can say class A is a superclass, class B is superclass for class C, and class A is also superclass for class C here. So here there is two superclasses for the class C. So immediate superclass means class B will be the immediate superclass for the class C, and class A will be the immediate superclass for the class B. So that is the meaning of immediate superclass. Okay, here we have discussed that when a subclass needs to refer its immediate superclass, means C class wants to refer class B, then we can do it by super keyword. If your method overrides one of its superclass method, you can invoke the overridden method through the use of keyword super, that we will understand by an example. You can also use super to refer a hidden field. It has advantage so that you don't have to perform operation in the parent class again. We can directly do by the super keyword. Only the immediate parent class data and method can be accessed. With the super class, only immediate class method and data can be accessed. Means we can access data of B from C, we cannot access data of A with the super keyword. Super keyword. Super has two general form. First one is that calls the super class constructor, and second is used to access a member of the superclass that has been hidden by the member of a subclass. It can be a variable or it can be a method also. So in this program we will use super keyword. Here we have public class superclass. Here our print method is there, and in that we have printed in superclass. That is the superclass. Now we have other class, that is subclass, and that is extended by the subclass. So here we will write subclass extend superclass. So directly this subclass use this method into its body. In subclass we have print method again, so that print method is overriding this print method. So in it, if we want to access superclass print method, then directly without creating any object we can call the method of superclass within super.print method. We can directly run it, we can directly call it with the keyword super. Here we can say that we have not created any object of the superclass. We have directly called the method of superclass using super.print method. So this is the use of super keyword with the method. Within the subclass, the simple name print method refers to the one declared in subclass which overrides the one in superclass that we have seen. So to refer to print method inherited from superclass, subclass must use a qualified name. Using super as shown, compiling and executing superclass prints the following. Means if we call that subclass S is the new subclass, and with this object if we print the s.print method, so s.print method will check two methods, one into the superclass, second one into the subclass. So this subclass method will override the first print method, so it will be called, so it will called, and it will also call the method of superclass within super dot print method. So first of all, this method will be printed into superclass. After it, our second syntax says printed in subclass. So with using this calling function, our both method will be called and it will print two lines. First printed in superclass, second printed in subclass. Now we will discuss about the superclass constructor. We will discuss it directly by example. Here our first class is box. In it we have declared three variable width, height and depth. In it our first constructor is parameterized constructor with the three variable w, h and d. Then our unparameterized constructor box is there. In it our values are -1. Here in it volume method is there that will return the volume of the box. And after it we have our second class, that is box weight is there. In box weight our four variables are there, w, h, d and m. In that we have our superclass constructor is there. In it we are passing w, h and d and also m. So if we call our box weight class object, and with that object if we pass the value 10, 20, 15 and 34.3, so what will happen, this box weight object will pass these values to its constructor. So my box weight will have four variable. So this four variable constructor will be called, w, h and d values will be there, but into this constructor w, h and d will be passed by the super constructor. So super means super class of box weight. So box weight have super class as a box. In it there is three variable parameter is there. So this constructor will be called by the super w, h and d. So that is the super class constructor. Fourth value m will be assigned to the weight. So directly we can call constructor of the super class using the super keyword. So this is the concept of super constructor. Okay. Now second use of super is we can directly use member of the superclass. Okay, that we will understand by the program. Here in class our variable is integer I. In class B is extending A. In it we have declared integer I. So integer I is two times. First one is integer I in A class. Second one is class B class. So B constructor have two values, integer A and integer B. If we pass the value by the object 1 and 2, then A will be 1 and B will be 2. So that A means 1 will be assigned to the super dot I. Super dot I means super class variable, that name is I. So one value assigned will be to do this I, not this. If we print I is equal to B, then two value will be assigned to the this I subclass variable, not the superclass variable. So this is the second use of super. With the using super keyword, we can initialize our superclass members. So this will print superclass I's value is 1 and subclass I value is 2. Now we will discuss this keyword. This keyword is useful when you need to refer instance of the class from its method. The keyword helps us to avoid name conflicts. As we can see in the program that we have declared the name of instance variable and local variable same. For example, here in class rectangle we have integer length and integer breadth. Also in our show method our length and breadth variable is there. So these variables are same. So if we write here length equal to length, forget that this here, only if we write length is equal to length is here. So we will conflict that which value will be assigned to the length. This length value will be assigned to this length, or this length's value will be assigned to this length. So for that we use this keyword. This dot breadth means here our parameter value will be assigned to this dot breadth, means that breadth which is declared into the class. So by this keyword we can remove our conflicts into the method. Okay, so result of program will print the rectangle is 30 by this program. If we pass 5 and 6, then 5 will be assigned to this variable and 6 will assign to this variable. So 5 into 6, 30 will be written here and it will be printed by this area. So this is the use of this keyword. In this video lecture we have discussed about super keyword and this keyword. If you like this video, then like, comment and subscribe. Also share it with your friends. Thank you friends.